Okay, I'm going to see how this goes. I'm back live again, hoping that YouTube will let me stay this time. So I'm waiting. Hi, Joe. I don't know what's going, whether it's YouTube or me or what, because our storm is over, and we went through the storm, and then we went off, and then it gave me the option to reconnect, but when I'd reconnect, it would just drop it again. So I saw where you had messaged to try just to start over, which is what I did finally. Hopefully we can keep this one. So I made that blue and gold, and this is the way that it, with the muted blue. I kind of like it, but it's very pale. So that answers the question I asked earlier. What happens if we add alcohol to them? They become very, very muted. So I may have to put this in something and add some blue Sharpie marker to it, which will change the color, but we don't have any.
I got blue pens.
Blue India ink pens? Where?
The Papermates are.
Oh, really? Can you get the ink out of one real fast?
I can try.
Oh, hubby's going to try. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for coming back. Hubby is going to try to strengthen up our blue color. So while he does that, we'll play with other colors. Here. We'll just play with something while he does that. Who knew that? What kind of pens are those, babe? Well, he says a big pen has India ink in it. Well, we're going to find out. Don't hurt to try, because the blue came out very, very muted. So we're going to play with pink and purple and yellow. There's pink. I'm a Smurf with gold tinges. Purple. I hope adding yellow to this does not make us have mud in places. That would be bad. Don't want mud. But it's all playing and having fun, right? Can't learn if you don't do. And now we're going to smoosh it. This, to me, is the most fun part, the smooshing of it. And yes, we got a little bit of a brown going on in places, but that's okay. Brown is cool. It's not a bad color as long as the whole thing doesn't pretty, even with the brown in there. It kind of looks like a fallish color. Okay. This paper towel already has oranges on it, so I'm going to use it to pull up excess alcohol. Sharpie markers you bought me yesterday. They're in that drawer right there, the top one. Can you get them and open them? Oh, y'all, we're fixing to just experiment crazily on the next thing. Just a crazy, I'm going to just try, because can't find out stuff if you don't try, right? So here goes the craziness in just a moment. Write on coffee filters with Sharpie markers and then spray it with alcohol and just see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Mud. And if we just throw this away. Or pretend like coffee in them. Because that might be what they look like. I don't think that's what he intended when he bought me the Sharpie markers, but we're about to try. So, have y'all ever seen what happens when you use the while we're waiting? I'll use some purple with some white and some green. Oh, oops. I'm trying to see chat on the phone. And, oh, now I've messed up my whole thing. There we go. So let's see. Live chat. Right. He is trying to get the ink out of a pen again, out of a cheap pen. That's what he's trying to do. And, well, that should be fine, Nick. Don't worry about getting.
7 or 8 drops.
So, and he got Sharpie markers that I'm about to write on these papers with. Are we live? Is everybody back? Yay, we're all back. So, he's going to get me the while I'm waiting on him to do that. We are going to play with some purple and some on this coffee filter, which I wrinkled up. And get this to move. The white is really kind of cool. If you can get it to go anywhere. And I'm going to put some green on the outside edges.
You're safe. It's safe. I need to put more.
Please go to the other end of the kitchen to do that, not on here, because you're going to mess up all my stuff. Thank you.
Will mess up your stuff. Besides, you're going to have painting paper, more painting tabs.
He's trying to do that on this table, which is not the world.
Well, it was funny because you were shaking it, and I was trying to shake with you.
Oops, there went my alcohol bottle. Okay. And guess what we're going to do now? We are going to smoosh again. This is my favorite part. I love the smooshy part, which is why my hands look like this. But alcohol will clean it off, so I'm not worried about that. Alcohol and Dawn dish detergent. Ooh. See, that's pretty to me. What do y'all think? Need to get another, something. Get the excess alcohol. And see, this one has the white dots on it, and there's really not anything we can do about the white dots. It's just there. It's part of the prettiness of it. Okay, am I still, and we got somebody new in here now. I can't really see. To rub on that and move the white a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of pretty, just doing that. Making it kind of cloudy and move a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to wash this up. Okay, go get me the markers.
Well,
And that's probably, I should wipe it with a paper towel. What did you do with my paper towels, babe? No, right here, baby.
Here.
You moved them way away from me.
Here it is.
Oh, now it looks like.
There's your towels right there. From my mess.
Put my painty paper towels over to the side.
Now I look like a Smurf.
Oh, now the husband's a Smurf too. We match. We're Smurfs. Well, I'm a purple Smurf. He's more of a blue one. So we don't totally match. We're going to try that while you get some marker things for me. Appreciate it. And then we're going to do some craziness.
Here.
Okay. Yeah, the top one. Here's the new blue. Ooh, that's kind of a purplish blue, by the way, dear.
Well, it's again.
Yeah, I know. Pen ink is evidently not blue blue. It's a purpley blue, but it'll work. Or did I pick up the purple? No, that's the blue bottle.
So their blue pens are purple.
So blue Bic pens is this color ink, y'all. It's kind of a purple color. And I'm putting this on here dry, and then I'm going to spray it and moosh it. I know, I need them. I kind of need it. Cool.
It's not a wise choice.
Oh, it was a wise choice. I'm about to dump all these markers. I just said that wasn't wise, but it is. And they're still.
Put her in your impact too. Okay.
Why will they not let go? This is. Give me just a moment. There we go. Mess over. I'll pick out the colors we're not going to use, like the black, this brown, the gray.
Well, that's interesting about this drop.
I'm not afraid to try stuff and experiment. That can happen. I make mud. In this case, mud. And sometimes mud is pretty. Sometimes it's not. Alabama red dirt can be pretty, but it's a pain in the butt to get out of clothes. That stuff will stain some stuff. But it can be pretty. It's good old red clay. But yeah, not so good if you get it in your clothes. My brothers used to play Little League. Mother hated it when they slid it into bases because it meant she was going to have to bleach and do all kind of stuff to get their clothes clean. That is kind of pretty, even though it's a purple and not a blue. It's still pretty. Okay, are we ready to do some crazy stuff? So this is going to be pretty. Moosh my paper towel into all that goodness. Sometimes I think the painty paper towels come out the prettiest, but you can't plan those. They just happen. We're just going to color some spots here and there. Kind of like you do when you put. And then you're going to blend it. Well, kind of. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Doesn't mean it's what's going to happen. It could. It could come out really cool. We don't know. Go for some of this pink color up here. These pens stink. I'm sure that's what y'all wanted to know. So Sharpie markers don't smell the best, but... Oh, wait. We want some more pink spots. I'm trying to make it cohesive. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. And for a third color, there's this dark purpley stuff. Because we need 3 colors. Even though the pink and the teal color will probably make a purple anyway. I hope I'm on camera for the scribbling of my coffee filter. We have scribbled on here quite enough. I don't know what enough is, but now we're going to spray it all. And just spray, spray, spray. It's alcohol based, so it should just do something. And now we're going to smoosh and see what happens. This is where the magic should occur if there's going to be some kind of magic from this. And blotting paper towel. Kind of looks cool. This could have worked. We may have just invented a new scribbly technique. Oh, that is very cool. Let's see, I can't. Can y'all see that? That is awesome. Not as pretty because you see the scribble marks, which is why I'm trying to blend it out a little bit. But it is still very, very pretty. We're going to have to play some more with these. This is cool. I'm just trying to blot some of the alcohol. Because what happens if, and that's why I have a coffee filter, we mark on the table, which your mother told you never to do. But yeah, she's not here right now. I want to write on it, I can. This is a very pale bluish color, so it's not showing up a lot. I'm hoping it picks up some color when we add that. And again, I'm just scribbling on here at random. Now, up a really bright pink color and scribble some more. Ooh, that looks really pretty. At random. And there's this cool peacock green color. I'm just going to add in here randomly. Now, should I spray it before we apply the coffee filter or after? I think this one we'll do before. Oh, that kind of broke it up a little bit. Put a coffee filter on it and smoosh it. Oh, we got dots. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. That is kind of cool, but it's not exactly what we were going for. So I'm going to add a little of this piñata stuff to this one to get rid of the dots. And we'll go from there. This is going to end up being really light if I don't spray. Some more color to the base and then try again. I don't think we can hurt it at this point. And we'll go with purple. Purple, and not bluish purple. And back to the smoosh. You know what I'm surprised at? With as much color as is on my hands, I haven't made mud. I may have to give up on this. Okay, it says I'm back. Okay. So we're going to try writing on the table again with some really more of the darker, less muted colors. This has pastels and this set of markers. So then I'm going to put a coffee filter on it and squirt the coffee filter and see what happens by doing it that way as opposed to spraying the paint first. And let's see. Grassy green. Let's see what happens. Okay. Pardon the reach. Coffee filter. Spray it. It's Michelle, thanks for coming. I have some photo paper. It won't move around on the. Okay, hopefully we're back again. This is photo paper. Okay, we're going to try this again. It's photo paper. I've got blue marker on it. Okay. I appreciate y'all staying while we're going through this craziness. You don't want to put the alcohol or the marker on the front. It gets under the glossy and it won't point. So I am back of the, and then I'm going to spray it with alcohol. I'm going to put another sheet on top of it back to back, and we're going to send. And it's still moving around.
Are you on the? Are you recording something that's on the?
So that is cool. Moving it and let it dry. Okay. No. Now I'm back. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Now we're upside down, it looks like. No, we're back. Are we back? I'm going to give her a chance to come back in again. Okay. So this is the first one. I sprayed it and then I used the heat gun on it. And it came out like that. This one, I removed too much ink when I put a coffee filter on it. And so I just sprayed it and I'm just trying to get the ink to run before it all dries, which is kind of cool. And this is with the markers, y'all. We're going to do another one. Okay, so let me put the heat gun down over here. I'm going to put some colors out and let y'all help pick colors. Because I don't, at this point, it don't matter to me. I'm just having fun. Okay, so we have this bright pink, the medium pink, and the really, a light pink, and a really pale pink. For blues, we're going to go dark blue, medium blue, turquoise blue. Here's some orangey. Oh, can y'all see all that orangey colors? And some purples. Oh, wait, let's get some greens in there too. And I'll put greens here. So we need 3 colors. Medium light, dark orange. Dark pink, medium pink, lighter pink. Dark green, light green, lime green. Dark blue, light blue, teal. Purple, light purple, lighter purple. Or just tell me the purple on the right and I'll point. If y'all can hear me. Just let me know what we're doing. So which colors do we want to put on this? We're going to use photo paper again. I'm going to let y'all pick. Hi, Debbie. So we're picking colors for the next one. Brenda, you say pink, orange. So, okay, hang on. And bright green. So this green. Okay, and then you said orange. So this one, I'm trying to go in the same tones here. And pink. We're going to go with these three. I'm going to move these out of the way because they're the same, like tone color wise. Okay. And I'm just going to do some scribbly patches on the paper. And these are just Sharpie markers. And this is a lot of fun, just so y'all know. I'm having a blast. I hope y'all are having as much fun watching as I'm having making scribbles. Ooh, this might make mud. Let's hope not. If it does, we'll just have some brown paper. Coffee stained paper made with marker. That's how I'm going to look at it. I'm trying to make sure I leave room to put pink in here. Okay. And we'll just do that. Now we're going to go in with the pink. So if you don't have alcohol inks, y'all, this can work. Because once you spray alcohol on these, at least from the last one we did, it did move the ink from the marker and blended it. And so this could be, and this set at Sam's Club was like $8 and something, I want to say. And it's a set of 24. So a lot of different colors. Now I'm going to spray it. And then I'm going to take a second piece. And we're working on the back of the paper because on the front, the alcohol gets under the glossy part and it won't move. And I'm going to put this together. And just mash a little bit. And pull it up. Oh, y'all. Can you see that? That is gorgeous. I am going to lay it down and try to heat gun it dry so I don't lose any of the prettiness. And the same with this one because it's moving around. Because I may have sprayed too much alcohol. I have to get my alcohol ratio figured out. That is really pretty, y'all. What do y'all think? So here's the bottom one. And here's the one I laid on top. So y'all tell me what you think. I think this is really cool. I'm getting to be messy, but it's still cool. I'm going to try to clean my hands off just a little bit. I'm going to spray a paper towel with some alcohol and see what I can do here. Oh, I got some spray on there. Ooh, the little dots are cool, though. Can y'all see where I got dots on it? It sprayed on there when I sprayed my paper towel, and it made like little dots. That is cool. It does have a nice pastel look to it. It really does. I kind of am liking it. I'm going to try again. We're going to try it again. I got more paper over here, photo paper cut up to play with. Let's try again, and I'm going to try not to put as much alcohol on it. And my hands are looking less smurfy or grapey or whatever color they were. And I got a pretty painty paper from that. So I'll set it over there with the rest. Let me set these aside. Where did we put the other two? Uh-oh. Huh. I think I've lost them. No, there they are. Just going to set them there. Okay. So let me put the colors back out. I'm going to, well, I'll just put them all back. Green. Lime green. We had these blues, and we had these purples. And where'd the pinks go? These pinks. And we had the oranges. And we can throw a yellow in with the oranges and just say yellow if you want yellow. There's the black one. We're going to take the black out of the mix. And then this is a navy blue. So I'm going to put it over here with the blues. It's a lot of fun, Debbie. It's kind of a little bit, well, the mess came from doing alcohol inks on coffee filters. This is not as messy as that was. And it's a lot of fun. I just wanted to see what would happen if we did it. I have the Sharpies. Might as well see what I can do with them besides color. My husband just bought these for me yesterday. I don't think this is what he had in mind. But it is a lot of fun. We're just experimenting, having fun, seeing what happens. This is what I love about arts and crafts and mixed media. This part right here, the playing and experimenting and just seeing what we do. Now, I labeled this as part 3, but it did let me add it to part 2. So it looks like we've been on here, it's saying 45 minutes. And I know this part hasn't been 45 minutes, but at least we're staying. So what colors, y'all? Three or four, it doesn't matter. We're going to go for it. Pink, blue, yellow, green. Doesn't matter which ones, Debbie. Because if we do with this pink, I'll try to stay like in the medium tones. So that would be pink. Oh, you said yellow. We'll go this way, pink, blue, and we'll go with, well, it's either one of these two. We'll go with that one. Does that look good, Debbie? And have at it. You say, I want to write yours down. Magenta, turquoise, and purple. We'll do yours next. Whenever I find something to write on. Aha. Magenta, turquoise, and purple. Okay. So now we got our next two planned out. So we'll take... Now, Joe, are you calling this magenta? Which one are you calling magenta? Okay, cool. So magenta, this turquoise, which is kind of like a tealy blue color, and this purple. Does that look good? Okay, cool. I'm going to set those aside. We'll get all the rest of these out of the way. Put those off to the side. I have the 4 for Debbie. Get a paper. And I'm just going to scribble some scribbles on this paper, little patches of colors. We have 4, so I'm not going to make as big of patches. Kind of like if you do a jelly plate, I guess, and you see people where they put the dots of paint before they roll on it. These are our dots of paint, except they're marker scribbles. So there's the yellow. They would make awesome backgrounds because you could cut them apart in any kind of ways. Now we're going to come in here with some of the turquoise, and I'm trying to leave plenty of room for the other colors to fit. Plus the alcohol is going to spray it, but I'm not going to spray as much this time, or I'm going to try not to. Because I think I've been putting way too much alcohol down. This is like a lot of fun. Okay, and now we'll do some green. Try to get it out by itself in places, because the turquoise and the yellow are going to make some green. And then I'm going to put the pink in. Okay, now some pink. And I'm not going to worry so much about filling up the whole thing as much as I was, because I know it's going to move when I spray it. And we can also tilt it and kind of help it along if we need to. Plus, when we moosh the 2 papers together, that's a technical term I came up with earlier. When we moosh it, after we spray it, it's going to help it all kind of blend. Okay. So, I'm going to be further back. Yep, that looks good. Well, I said I was going to spray it lighter, and then I just went crazy. Well, it's not as crazy as I was going. Put this one on top of it. Kind of mash them together. And separate them. And I'm going to spray it just a little bit more. This one, because the colors didn't move as much as I wanted. And I'm turning it and tilt. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying to get the colors to move a little bit. It's still very cool. And I like that we're not getting mud. The colors are kind of staying the colors. That blue, I need that blue. There, it's starting to, the blue is starting to move. I just sprayed some spray on that blue to get it to go. That is so cool looking. Okay, I think I'm going to quit moving this one around so much. And let's work. This one dried. So I'm going to just slightly spray it down just a little bit so we can get the colors to shift. I think I like this better. Just letting them run a little bit. And run back. I really like how this looks, though. I really do. I lost some pink at the top. After it's dry, I bet we could go back and add some and then spray it a little bit to get it to go. That is so cool. Very rainbowy like. Okay, so now I'm going to heat gun those. Okay, that one is dry. And you get this in the dry. It's really cool that you can see the alcohol actually evaporate off the paper. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to come back with some pink where we kind of lost our pink. And this might even be a different color of pink. And I'm just going to put some back in here and spray it. And because we lost pink on this paper as well, put them back together again. Squish it down. Pick them up. Uh-oh, I made mud. I'm sorry, y'all. I think I ruined it. It's still pretty, but I think I ruined it. Oh, it looks better on my phone than it does in person. That's funny. I mean, it looks good. They're still pretty, and they'll still make good backgrounds. I mean, if you're looking at a background, hang on just one second. So if we're looking at cutting them apart for backgrounds and you look at just say like this little part, that is not bad. Or over here, that's not bad. So the whole thing may not, I mean, like this has this little weird spot in it, but that could still be part of a background or something. So they're still very pretty and still very usable. Nothing is going to go to waste. Okay, so now I have Joe's colors pulled aside. Make sure I'm on the back of the paper. And we are now going to do these ones. We only have the 3 colors, so I'm going to kind of do bigger patches of color. Except right there. And put a little pink up in the corner. And we still have the purple. Okay, now I'm going to fill in where the with purple. Oh, that's a very vibrant purple. I hope these come out nice. And I'm not really afraid of it. You know, the pastel thing where it's going pastel a lot. That to me is very pretty. So I wonder what would happen. Well, we'll do that in a minute. I wonder what would happen if they... Okay. And we're going to now put the 2 pages together. And mash them. Oh. Well, hang on. This corner didn't get any on it. Let's see if I can get some. There we go. A little spray over here to move that down a little bit. Just trying to get it to move to the edge of the paper a little bit. There we go. That is gorgeous. Let's see if I can get it to go down this edge. Yeah, this one didn't come out so pastel. So those darker, brighter colors that this was might be the way to go. I'm just spraying a little bit on the corner so we can get all the edges of the paint. Whoops, I dripped it on there. That's okay. It'll be fine. And then where I sprayed it and it didn't run, it's got this little dotty effect, which I love that. That is so cool to me. Set that one aside to dry a little bit. And it's still wanting to run, so I'm trying to get the colors to stop. There we go. And where this didn't get any alcohol on it when I sprayed, I'm going to spray now. Just a little bit. And get them to just move around a little. This is kind of like doing an alcohol pour, or well, like a paint pour. This part where you kind of get to move them. I'm just trying not to turn it into like a muddy mess. But if I blot it, it removes too much. So just kind of drip it around a little bit. And let me get a wipe and get this part up over here. I'm going to blow dry. I'm going to run the heat gun on those. There's a couple of what ifs I'm wondering. Let's blow this around a little bit. I think this is very cool. The top paper comes out more tie-dye effect looking than the bottom one. Although this didn't have a lot of ink on it or alcohol. I'm going to respray it and hang on just a second, guys. I'm going to put the paper on top of it and we're just going to see what happens here. Because it didn't lose a lot of its lines. And I think we still had enough. Oh, maybe not. Ah, phooey. Well, you know what? Instead of saying phooey, I'm going to take the alcohol. Actual ink. Stick it on here. We'll smoosh it again. I think we got enough alcohol. I just don't want to put marker on the wet alcohol. Okay. Put some actual purple. Joe, I can do yours again. Because I messed it up myself. Because I went too far. Okay. And I'm going to smoosh these together. Again. That wasn't one of the I wonders, though, by the way. Oh, cool. Ooh, that made like, what is it called? Dendritic prints? That is cool. Wow. Let me dry these. And it lost the ridges. But that's kind of cool. That looks like really cool. It's not what we started out with, but it's cool. Okay. See what's going on in chat. So here's what I was wondering. I'm going to set these aside to dry with the other ones. Thank you, Joe. So what I'm wondering is, what if, me and my great what ifs, we take this paper and we put our markers on it, and I kind of like the darker colors. So I think I'm going to swap out the purple for the really dark blue and go with the turquoise and the pink. Boy, that is a dark blue. It's like a midnight kind of blue. Where's the dark? Well, I took away the dark purple. Okay, we're going to go with the darker pink and the teal. So here's my what if. What if we do this? I'm going to combine both the what ifs because I'm about out of cut up photo paper, but I could cut more. Okay, so here's my what ifs. What if we do this, add some of this other alcohol like the gold to it after we spray it. And I have some dry erase marker cleaner, which has the main ingredient is rubbing alcohol, and it's got a finer spray mist on it. So I'm really stretching this one. Spray that instead. Not everybody's going to have that, I realize. I happen to have it because where I worked, we had whiteboards at our desk. And so everybody that had, because we had the whiteboards and we were using them to put notes to supervisors on and stuff, our supervisors would come by and leave us notes on our whiteboards. Everybody had that. So that's like 3 years old. I still have mine since I purchased it and the company didn't pay for it. When I left, I brought it with me. Haven't had to use for it because I don't have a whiteboard. However, now I might have just found a use for it. And this is, use what you have. So I'm going to try. Well, this is going to be a major experiment right here, y'all. Major. I don't know what's going to happen with this paper. But as we found out, we can always add alcohol and then put alcohol inks on it and kind of make it something different. If we don't like it. Take a paper towel, put it on there while it's wet and pull most of the color up and start over. There's an idea. Okay, so there's all of our colored little blotches. I'm going to spray it with this spray, which looks like it's got some soapy stuff in it, probably. And then I'm going to put some gold. Oh, look at that bubble and boil. Alcohol ink on here. And now, well, let me get a dot in the middle here. We're going to moosh. We're going to do that technical thing again. This is our last sheet of photo paper, unless I cut more, which I can do. That's not a problem. I just have to go across the room to get it, and then we can cut it. Because this is all I was going to do on my photo paper. Alcohol backgrounds. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. What does it look like? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so let me wipe this one off. Because that we can still work with by spraying alcohol. Okay, so that cleaner stuff doesn't do a thing. As we see, it does nothing. All I did was pick up the gold because it was wet, so that's okay. I'm now going to spray it with real alcohol. And let's get some stuff moving. Now I'm going to put this back. And we're going to remoosh. Let's see now what we have. Well, we got pastel colors again. It's still pretty. I'm not saying it's not pretty, but I shouldn't have sprayed the other stuff on it. So, y'all with me for some more experimentation? Let me dry these. Let me get this to run a little bit so we can get rid of those marks. I still love the dotted effect. That to me is the coolest thing of all. But it went away very fast. That's okay. Let me get the heat gun out and see what we can do with moving this around a little bit on our paper. And these are still really cool backgrounds, y'all. It's still a great, especially like this one came out really cool, the top one, even though it's a more pastel-y look. It's still cool. Wouldn't that be a pretty background for something? Look at that. I think when we get the paper cut up, I want to try these same colors again, but without the messiness of the wrong thing. So I'm going to go get the paper. And, oh, that's wet on the back. Let me dry that. And the paper cutter is right here handy. And we'll cut some more paper in here. what I have are 8x10 sheets, so I have to cut them down, but that only takes a second, so I'll be right back. I'm also going to try to wash my hands a little bit real fast. Bear with me just a moment. We're still playing markers on these papers. Yeah. So if you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like we're still here and we didn't lose the stream again while I was getting the stuff, which is a great thing. Okay, so, and because I am cutter challenged, I tried cutting mine in half a while ago. I totally missed. I just put a crease down the middle because my cutter and me don't get along. I can line that up with the cutting part. Slide it down. I had it. Uh-oh. There we go. Little kind of jagged edges. I can trim those off. Where's the scissors? That's because I had it over the little stoppy thing. Set those. Whoops. Wait a minute. They all weren't turned the right way. Same thing with these. Just fold them in half. And I don't fold them. Just enough for me to see where to line them up in the cutter machine. Because me and my cutter just... I tried to measure it last time. I know what the measurement should be. But for whatever reason, it never comes out right. And this way seems to always work, sort of. Okay, so here we go. We are now cooking with gas. Well, electric is what I use, but right now, I'm just going to spray the... I'm going to move my alcohol inks back a little bit. Clean this glass off really good. I also have some book paper to play with, some drawing paper, some painted book paper, and we still have coffee filters if we want to go back to those. Okay. So, back with the photo paper. I want to try those same 3 colors again. Wait a minute. And this time only use the alcohol and the gold alcohol ink. Let's put us some little scribbly marks. I am really just going to do basic, very light, loose scribbles and see how these come out. Oh, if we overlayer them, that should make some pretty purpley color. Excuse me. Alcohol fumes. Now these I'm going to try to keep off on their own loose scribblies. And they'll blend when I spray the alcohol. Because I really am not wanting to make mud. Okay. So, we need some green in here somewhere. Or turquoise color. Okay. That looks more like a peacock blue. Okay. Oh, I don't have any alcohol up there. Okay. Now we're going to take a piece, flip it over, and we're going to do that wonderful mushy thing. Oop, it's ran out the bottom there. Blot that up before. Oh, see, then I smeared it because I was trying to wipe it. Well, that kind of came out cool, even with the smear. That one looks a little different. That dark blue, it just leaves the marks. It's not wanting the marks to go away on it. But I do like this one. Very cool. See if we can get this to run a little bit. See if we can get rid of some of those blue marks. Okay, Joe. See you later. Thanks for coming. Y'all, I don't have that many wrench holders. Sonia, you should have a wrench. You don't have a wrench? I thought I made you a wrench holder before. Huh. YouTube is taking away the wrench people. But I only had 3. I had Sonia and Joe and Amber. And Amber's not on right now, and Joe just left. So I don't have time to get the laptop pulled up, but I know I can go back in after this and click on the chat and make wrench holders that way, because that's how I did it before when I can get the laptop up and running. So who would be willing? I know, Sonia, I'm going to put you back. Is there anybody else in here that would be a wrench holder for me so I would have more? Oh, and my husband's a wrench holder, but he couldn't get connected. Because I figured that was a safe thing. If he was home, I would at least always have him. Are you on there? Okay, cool. So he's on there now. That's cool. But still, I mean, if, when he's not around, which is during the week almost all the time when I'm on, I still need more wrench holders, I think. So if y'all are willing, just let me know, and I can go in after and fix it. I just can't do it now because the laptop's not up and running, although he's working on getting that done. He knows how to go in and do it. So just let me know in chat if you're willing to do that, and then we'll take care of it on this end. So, y'all, I don't like how the blue looks scribbly even after the dark, dark blue, but I still like how this looks. Thank you, Sonia. And I was going to give you a wrench back. So I definitely appreciate that. Oh, that one was still wet where I touched it. Let me run the heat gun over that one again. It's still wet in places. So I don't really like that dark blue so much with this, because the scribble marks stay. But I think, well, I'm going to take this one away because we're going to not mess with this one. I like this one. What I think we're going to do with this one, I'm going to get a piece of regular paper, and we're going to play to see if, because I just don't like the way that the back of that one looks. I'm going to take the blue my husband mixed, the ink blue, which is really a kind of a purple color. Put some of that on here. Some of the pinata purple. which is a dark, dark, dark purple. We're going to just try to get this to look like something better than what it does. And some pink. And that's why I got regular paper, so we can save our copy, our photo paper. Because I'm going to spray this and I'm going to put regular paper over it. We're going to see what happens. Okay, Ari, here we go. Here goes the craziness. Let's see what we can do. Because these inks move completely different. Oh, boy, that's just spraying it everywhere. I got some splatters going on. Okay, ready for the smooshing thing. You know what? Before we smoosh, I'm going to run it. Oh, look at that. I kind of like this cloudy effect we're getting. Try to get some over to this side. Ooh, that alcohol is just running. I didn't realize I had sprayed that much. Plus what's in the paint anyway. And then with the scribbles in the background, that is awesomely cool. Because the scribbles are still there. Ooh, now what would happen if we put gold on it? Because the gold bubbles. It does weird stuff. Oh, wait. Forget the gold. Where'd the white go? All right, y'all. I'm a crazy person. I am. Where'd the white go? This is going dry before. Oh, there it is. The white would be, I think, really cool. It kind of sinks underneath, but we're going to move it again while the ink is wet. We are going to move this around again with the white in there. Oh, that is really wicked looking. The white is doing something weird. It's making like, can y'all see that? It's making like ridges, like a textured thing. It looks like worms. Okay, we're going to go with the gold now. There's these little things like this right here. Let me see if I can zoom y'all in. Can you see that? Right here? Oh, I'm not on camera. Hang on, let me smooth this down a little bit. Okay, I think y'all can see the texture right here. That's the white paint or the white ink. That is totally weird to me. Now I'm going to scooch some gold on it.
That's just weird.
Looks like it has worms. It doesn't have worms. It does look like it, though. I don't have a clue what would have caused it to do that. Okay, so now we're going to move the gold around. Hopefully it doesn't do the same little wormy thing. The gold kind of breaks up into cells. I'm going to zoom us back out. Normal. There we go. The gold kind of breaks up into like little gold flecky cell things. And it's just a matter of, I don't want to like move it so much that I lose all the gold from one spot, but that's what's happening. I think I'm going to try to get some back over here in this corner, and then I'm going to stop moving it around and start blowing it with the heat gun. Well, we were going to moosh it. Let's moosh it. Nick, you need to turn your phone volume down. Oh, he's on the computer getting ready to make Sonia a wrench holder. And I thought I was done with making my fingers all yucky. But anyway, I don't care about that. So the paper itself, the paper didn't come out really good, but this came out cool. And we still have the texture from the white paint in there. And we still have all the blue scribblies, even though that was marker and it's supposed to be alcohol based. I'm going to dry these off. The paper, y'all, is really, even though it didn't look cool, can y'all see that gold in there? That is awesome. I I love that. And you don't see it when it's like straight on, but when the light hits it at an angle, it's all there. That is so cool. This one also has a lot more gold in it than it looked like. Straight on how it looks. Nick, the Pintos, baby. So this one also has a whole lot more gold in it, depending on how the light hits it. That is awesome. And there's some little dendritic things going on it as well. Okay. So I now would like to try this on my painted paper that I painted earlier. I was going to just do the straight alcohol inks, but I think I want to try the mark. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That's like nails on a chalkboard. I'm so sorry. So I painted it earlier. I was going to just do the alcohol ink on it, regular alcohol inks. But now I'm thinking I want to do the markers. But I'm wondering, because it's paper, what's going to happen? And I know we're not going to use this dark blue. I'm going to consider it like black. We're not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put some yellow. I'm hoping it won't just absorb right in since it's painted. Oh, these markers don't seem to like this paint. This may mess up my tips on my markers, so I'm going to hurriedly make some marks. Let me see about putting some more yellow in here real fast. Just the yellow does not like the paint. Let's try some of this pale orange color just down through. Paint may not be a good idea, people. Just saying. So I think after this paper, we may try something a little different with the next paper. So I'm going to spray it on. And I'm going to take a plain sheet with no paint on it, put it on top of it, and we're going to just moosh it. See, that's not, I can already tell that that's not going to move. The paint, it didn't do anything. It really, I mean, this kind of came out kind of cool, but this, the paint just it absorbed right into the paint, nothing. But here's the thing. It ain't over. Wait a minute. Okay, purple. It ain't over because we still have these, which will move. I'm going to try some orange with the purple. We hadn't played with the orange. If I can get it open. Okay. So now we'll go. Yeah, see, these are going to move. I'm just going to lay this same paper back over the top and smoosh. It kind of looks like rusted purple. Oh, now that's cool. And let's see if I can get it to run a little bit. Nope. This might run. I'm horrible about wanting to spray stuff. See what happens. Oh, yeah. Get it to run now that I've sprayed it a little bit on this paper. That is cool. Can y'all see that running? Yes, squeaky clean. Definitely squeaky clean. I'm so sorry about that. I pressed too hard with my paper towel. That is cool. Even with the marks behind it, that could still be cool. Add some black circles or something to this as a background. Even just some words. I think it's still cool. But the other one, let me dry these off real fast. And I'm going to try to move this ink around a little bit more. This one, I think, came out worse. Let me get it to dry off. I think I'm liking the top papers more than the bottom paper. Nick, thank you, Sonia said, for giving her wrench back. He says you're welcome. There. Here goes. So you might hear a little noise in the kitchen. It's actually time for me to start making dinner, but he's going to do that for me so we can continue to play. He's a wonderful husband. So he's going to be making a little bit of noise. I really like this rusted look. Rusted purple. I wonder. See, y'all, this is where my mind goes. This is me. I look at that and I go, I like the rusted purple. But then I'm like, ooh, when turquoise gets rusty, that's kind of what it would look like. The rusty part would be that color of orange. So now I kind of want to do the turquoise with the orange to see. But I want to do it with the markers. So.
You want the beans in here, right?
Yes, please. We're going to do this turquoise marker and this orange marker. I'm going to put them on the glass, spray it, and put paper on it and see what happens. Don't make me laugh. Y'all, he put the alcohol when he was making the alcohol ink a while ago out of the ink pen. And the bottle was having a problem. Well, actually, the pouring of the alcohol into the bottle was a problem. Y'all, he put it on one of our pot holders. And he just showed it to me and goes, I'm bad. It's got a big blue circle on it, like this big. Alcohol, get it out. Then we'll have a pretty blue pot holder instead of that color one. Oh, y'all. Oh, wait. Hold up. I have a bronze. Hang on, in my can here. Oh, sorry, that was loud too. I have this bronze marker. I'm going, and it's a Sharpie. I'm about to sprinkle some of this on here. Well, you know, not really sprinkle, scribble. Wouldn't it be cool if we could sprinkle color? Well, we can if we use glitter. But I don't think I want to put glitter with this right now. This might be a bad mess. But anyway, we're going to try. And I made it the size of a coffee filter, so I should probably try putting a coffee filter on here instead of paper. So we're just going to spray it down. Where did my straw go? I'm going to try blowing this around a little bit. What's interesting is the markers moved. The bronze didn't move, didn't shift. It looks like scribbles. But that's okay. I'm now going to take the coffee filter and we're going to just put it on and smoosh. And because this is really wet, I'm going to take another coffee filter and put it on top of that one and smoosh again. This one might be really muted, but muted could be good. The bronze stayed behind. That is interesting. Oh, but it does wipe off real easy. That's weird. I'm going to press on it and see. Nope. It just stays behind. That is odd. Okay. Oh, sorry. There was that noise again.
The mouse in the house.
Lord, these paper towels. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I want to try it on paper because, yeah.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You want the bacon grease back in the pan, but not.
I want to try that again with the turquoise and the orange on the back of a photo paper. Oh, good. It sounds horrible on this end. It makes like the most awful screeching. Now you're going to hear the microwave. Please don't let it beep. The bacon pinto beans. Tonight we're having a good, I'm from Alabama, y'all. So tonight we're having a good Southern home cooked dinner. Pinto beans, cornbread, fried potatoes, and ham steak. That's what's for dinner in the South tonight, at least in this part. Good old home cooking. Okay. So I think that's a good start. Now we're going to spray it down. And that's it. See about getting it to run. She says you can come to her house and use her microwave and I'll dig in. Boy, them blues just don't like to move, do they? Okay. Now we're going to put another sheet on top of that sheet. It's the wrong blue. Maybe it's just the photo paper. Huh. That begs the question. Is it the photo paper? Should we use regular paper? I made mud. All right, y'all. Let me get some paper towels and clean this up. Look, we can erase mud. It's like it didn't happen other than the edges of the paper. So we're not going to make mud again. But I am going to put some teal on here. I messed up by moving the colors without putting the paper on top. But that blue color, it just kills me. Those darker blues just don't want to cooperate. And the orange just totally disintegrated. Boy, this is a good technique, isn't it? Just zigzaggy, scribbly mess. Okay, we're going to spray it again. And I'm going to moosh. Do what? Oh, bye, Debbie. Thanks for coming. Come again. Hope you have a good evening. Okay, are we ready? Still. Ugh. Okay. Hang on. Back to the pinata color. we're going to end up with scribbles in the background. I'm okay with that. And we don't have a turquoise color anymore. We have that purpley bluey color. We're going to use that purpley bluey color. There you go, dots. I've already got alcohol sprayed again. I'm going to kind of just move it. See what kind of rust we can get out of here. And then I'm going to press the papers together and see what happens. Because this, and if you hear what sounds like a little grunting pig, it is not a pig. That's not Chihuahua. She makes pig noises. He was in here cooking, so she, of course, is now in here hunting. Because that's what she does. Okay, before I completely make this into mud, although that is very cool looking, I'm going to put this other piece, which is still wet, on top of it. And we're going to do the mushy thing. Oh, yeah, I mooshed it right out the side. Let me wipe that up. Okay, here. Poof. Oh, I like. Oh, y'all. What do you think of this? This is gorgeous. That must be where my fingers were pressed into the paint. I kind of want to touch it and move it. I'm going to take the heat gun to these. I like these. These are cool. Even with the lines in the background, that's kind of cool. It just adds to the effect. Now, y'all, I do have another video that I'm going to try to live later after dinner. Because I have some channel information, stuff that I want to go over. So if y'all could come back, especially if you're subscribed, that'd be great. I can get feedback that way quicker than in the comments. And so, but I'm not going to go yet. But I know that we're down to just 2 people. And I should have said something before we got that far down. But, and I'm hoping that all my streaming are over, because it seems like we're good now. After all that problem earlier. So I kind of like those. What do y'all think? Looks like donuts. I don't even eat donuts. But it looks like donuts.
The signal's distorted now. Are you on Wi-Fi?
I hate to pull my screen down and see what I'm on because it might disconnect me. And right now we're good over here.
Stop.
I think I'm on 4G. I think I got off the Wi-Fi finally. So. Oh, he's going to get off the laptop. He may have been causing a signal distortion. Too many people on. My mom lives next door, and we get our Wi-Fi from her over a booster. So if too many things over here are on it, it gets bad. So hang on, I'll tell you, Nick. I am on Wi-Fi, dear. So yeah, you were distorting me.
Sorry.
Okay, so he's now off the laptop, right? Okay, so that should clear us up. So let's go over what we've done while y'all are still here. Oh, no, I have nobody. Aw, I lost it, everybody. Come back. There's somebody back. He got off the laptop, so hopefully that helped. And I've cut my tablet off. Okay, good, you never left. I'm showing 2 people. And I know none of it, is your phone? So he's not on the phone anymore. So anyhow, has it cleared up or is it still pixelizing? Try not to move too much because I know that can cause a problem. Okay, cool. So what I was saying, I hope I'm going to repeat it just in case. It is pixelated still. Unfortunately, there's not anything I can do because everything is off here. It's not showing that I'm having a problem with streaming at this point. So I don't know. But I was going to go back over what we've done, because we got a stack of paper over here, y'all. And then also, in case y'all missed it, I am going to do that another live later on this evening. If y'all can make it, that'd be great. Just a little channel information, what I'm planning for the channel, and that kind of thing, and everything. So that way I can also get feedback and get what y'all think. Because, I mean, it's not just my channel. I want to do stuff that y'all want to see. So we have these two, and I think these came out great. Even with this, like I said, with the scribbles in the background, to me, that just adds like some texture to it. It's kind of cool. So we have those. We have our last two coffee filter papers that came out kind of on the lighter side. And we have these rulers. I'll try to be still, so hopefully the pixelization won't be too much. Let me do this. I'm going to put the stack here and pull from the stack. Then we have these that had the gold in them that don't show up until you tilt it. I think Sonia left to come back, maybe. So we have those. We have these pretty blue ones. Well, this one, I don't know. It came off of those, I guess, because it's that. And then we have two more with gold. So they came together. Those are very cool. That one's still with the scribbles in the background. Not sure about that. This one, I think, came out the best. And these two, after we darkened it up. Is it still? Nick, see if you can get it to come up and let me know if you're pixelizing too, please.
Waiting for me to get it on.
Because if it's pixelizing with him too, then yes, it's something to do with me. Yeah, I will. I had one that pixelized really bad at the beginning, and I watched the video and I put comment that after like the 4-minute mark, it straightened itself out. I don't know. It's our Wi-Fi is horrible. But lately, see, I always used to do over 4G. I'm afraid if I switch it to 4G, it's going to drop me again. But Verizon may not be having a problem now that we're not having storms. I can try it. If it disconnects me, I will be back. Let me turn the Wi-Fi on. So is it still pixelizing? Okay, Sonia, is it still pixelized or what's going on? No, quarter of viewers. I got one. Is that you? Still pixelated. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Sonia, I am so sorry. It's something. Yeah, it was, or had a report that there's a problem with the tower. Ink ones, the actual alcohol ink ones on the coffee filters came out really good. And I'm sending these to a friend of mine in New Zealand. And she's going to put them through her die cutting machine and turn them into doilies. Won't these make beautiful doilies? Uh-oh. Some of them bled while they were wet, like that one. So I'll just keep this one for me. Although that's kind of cool. I set that one aside. But yeah. Oh, you're waiting for it to sync back? Oh, crud. Are you still having storms, Sonia? Nick, what's it doing on yours?
I'm on Longhorn.
Well, you're not pixelated. You don't have anything.
I've got live chat right this minute.
No storms. And he's getting where it's just twirling around on his, and he's on the Wi-Fi that I'm on, so it's on our end.
I'm on the other side of it.
So, but I was saying these would make great doilies. She's going to cut them on her die cutting machine and turn them into doilies and all kind of stuff. And in New Zealand, it's hard for them to buy anything because everything has to be imported. And so this way she has these that she can attach to cardstock and cut and use as backgrounds or whatever she wants. So I'm going to send these to her. And I know she's not in here watching, but she might watch later. So I'm not going to say her name for that reason. And it's not going to cost an arm and a leg to send something like this. So that's what we've done today. Painty papers. I love doing this. Not Ashley. It's for her mom. But Ashley's probably going to get to enjoy some of them too. Although I do have something for Ashley. She's not on here anymore. I made these really cute little angel circles. Nick, can you grab one? They're in a little box. If you hold up stuff over there, I can tell you what box they're in. Anyway, I'll show you what it is. And I showed them to her. We were talking over Facebook chat. No, they're in there. In one of the little square containers in the stackable. Not the paper. And we were talking over chat. And I showed her what I had been making. And she about burst into tears. At the time, I didn't know about her twins. I don't know. No. You see the little circle angels in there? If they're not in there, they're in the next one. They may be in with the painty papers, come to think of it. No. Bring me the painty papers and I'll look. Buffering again. Uh-oh. So when I showed it to her, it's on a it's like the artist trading coins, and it's got a little angel on it and a little feather, and I decorated their little halos with glossy accents with glitter in it. When she saw it, she about burst into tears. And then I found out about the twin. And I'm like, I don't care what I have to do. I'm sending her these things. Nick, just bring me the painty papers, babe. I think they are in there. I may have to make 2 more.
You got so many containers I can't keep track of.
I know. Right. So I'm going to zoom in on that so you can see. Whoa. Boy, that zoomed all right, didn't it? Okay. Let me zoom back out.
Back on the table. Now slide it there.
There you go. So she had a fit when she saw these. Are you still on? Because I lost somebody.
Try refreshing.
But that was at 528, Nick. Yeah, that was pretty close. I'm going to move them over. There we go. Little twins. Right. So these are going to Ashley. These 2 are. So hopefully she won't watch this whole video to the end. Because she doesn't know I'm going to send her these. But I am going to send her these. And I've already told her mom that I was sending these in her package. So But her mom doesn't know what I'm sending. I just told her I was going to send her stuff. That I had some stuff I was working on to send her. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Nick's going to have to go next door before my next live and reset our internet. Because I think it's rained so much here the last week. I think that's part of the problem. Yeah, I don't know what our internet speed is. I'm afraid for him to test it while I'm on here. I think it's going to be horrible. And we pay extra for them to boost it. And it's not doing it. No, you're not having the problem. I know it's here, Sonya, that he's going to need to go reset it when I'm off here. And by the next live stream, he'll have reset it. And it will be better. So I'm going to go in and end this one. It'll probably be, let's see, it's 5:30 here. I don't know what time zone you're in. See, we pay for, what do we pay for, Nick? Upload and download? We've got the next to the highest package they offer, Sonya, and it's ridiculous. We're in a rural area, and they just refuse to fix it. I mean, when Mother had cable through them. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try to come back on about 8 tonight to 8:30 Central Time. That gives me plenty of time to get dinner done and over with and get my notes together for what I'm planning for the channel and everything. That time, do you think? Okay, great. Trying is all I can ask. I appreciate it. Yeah, and when they come out, a little piece of something caught in the cable. Let me get that out of there. That should fix it. And that was all they did.
It worked a little bit.
It worked for a little while, but when Mother had their cable, okay, that's fine. I can move it to 9. I haven't said anything. And you're the only one that's hearing about it now. So if we need to go till 9, that's fine. I can wait and start at 9, 9:30 even. I don't have a problem with that. It's Saturday night. I got nothing else to do. But my mother had cable. And Nick, my husband, says, no, you don't. When my mother had cable with them, okay, don't move it. Okay. But if it rained, her cable went out and the internet comes through that same cable. So I know that's part of the problem is rained on and off for 3 days. Once it dries out, we'll be good again. But now we just have to go reset it because it's been raining and it's just a mess. It's a hassle. It just really is a hassle. I don't think we friended on Facebook, but it's probably easier to find me. I am me on Facebook. It's still Brenda DiMartino. Short red hair with a burgundy sweater. That's my Facebook picture. But yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll find each other on Facebook then. Okay, well, I'm going to end this and I'll talk to you later then. And you have a good evening and thank you so much. And I'm glad we got your wrench back. I don't know why YouTube keeps taking those. Oh, Sonya, before you go, in the bottom, it kept asking me the last 2 times I went live about turning on that where you can pay somebody. It's the super chat or sign at the bottom of the screen by the chat. Because they don't turn that on till you hit 1,000 subscribers. And I kept thinking, I mean, I'm not that high. Do you have the little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat next door you type in where you can do a super chat? I do. I know. That's what I thought. But the last two times it asked if I wanted to turn it on. And of course I said, yes, let me turn that on. And I'm thinking, but wait, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Nick, is it there at the bottom? You had to have 1,000, but they kept asking me to turn it on. So I turned it on. That's why I was asking if the dollar sign was there, because YouTube asked me, and I said yes. I don't know what they're doing. Bring me your phone. I know where to look for it, baby.
You can't because I don't have a signal. I'm lucky if I go to that.
Yes, we can definitely do that, Sonia. Definitely, definitely. Cross promote. I agree. Because I think I do some things different than what you do. Oh, let me zoom out on that hand. Oh, see, now it went zoomed in. Oops. I'm on the phone. Zoom out. Thank you, phone. So yeah, definitely, because I think with me doing the beading in the clay, I don't know if you do those, and I do different paper things than probably you do. So I think, yeah, cross promotion. Even if we did the same things, I'm going to do them different, so it wouldn't hurt, I don't think, to cross promote at all. But I'm going to get off of here, and I will see you again later, I hope. Have a good evening and enjoy your guitar lesson. Talk to you later. Bye.